But here we go, replay of Jaddy. Gets a couple of nice turns here, but you can see just sort of not driving up and through the turn. It was a bit more of a pivot motion up into the lip.
Yeah. Young Hawaiian, meanwhile, out the back, Filipe Toledo is up against Jadson André. Jadson stringing together a couple of big turns on his last ride. Toledo getting into the mix here. I thought Filipe surfed really well on the bigger days here, Taj. He put together some great rides, and you can see that there's kind of some added physicality. To turn, though, was strong. That was a bit more
very
like
strong.
It.
I like that one. That was a great second turn. Here's Phil's beautiful wrap to start with.
Oh, gosh, mate. He might... he's really stepped up with the power output, in my mind, on those calves and those big open face hacks that he does. Going to make it hard for Kaio here. Let's see what happened on Filipe's wave on the left. Nice and tied up in the pocket. And that wave, TB, just stretching out over that second shelf.
Yeah, you know, I love a left at Margie's. I would always kind of lean on that myself if I needed a score. But yeah, Phil's keeping busy, feet in the wax. And we got Jadson up and riding.
Yeah, Jaddy is leading the heat at the moment, but there is a number on the way for Toledo as André goes down there. Here he goes now, and he is out in front at this stage. Hasn't gone too tall on the scale just yet, but I think there's been some moments already. I think he's definitely capable of dropping a couple of excellent scores on us in these remaining 18.5 minutes. The final heat of the round of 16.
Yeah, not a bad wave for Filipe here, just getting some nice face work done. Slashing and slicing all the way through to the inside. Gets the clean floater, nothing too extraordinary.
He did come up against Taj, obviously had that big reputation. Those high performance waves, we'll come back to that in a moment.
This could be a great looking wave.
Maybe we won't, but here we go, Jadson digging in on this one. Needs to get things going. He's looking for that big score opportunity on the inside. Trying to save this ride. It was a critical section. Did well to hang on to that final move, but not.
It wasn't as steep as we thought. Yeah.
But
nice finish.
Go ahead, Rich.
Gave me the momentum in that final, and I think that's what Jaddy needs to do here. He really needs to pick these good waves and open up on them. Do his best surfing. And that's a decent turn there to finish that one off, but you know, I think back to the first two turns, they were not
strong. Everyone's kind of caught up in the air department, but he's just got that heart in heats where he really puts up a fight, and I'm a huge fan of that.
This is the part of his surfing I think is a little overlooked at times. He can get this backhand jam really firing. He's used it to stay on the championship tour for a number of years with big performances in the Triple Crown, Rich. And he's going to need to get it well and truly engaged to overcome Toledo here as he makes his way through to the inside. Low, turning 27 today and celebrating in style. A couple of excellent numbers. Doing pretty well.
Ooh.
Really starting to rack up the championship tour wins.
Coming down to the business end of this heat too. Here we go, Jadson on an insider. He's hungry.
Knew he had to get that big first turn done. That was a better effort. Nice transition maneuver. Climbs up into the section again and just pushing it, Rich. Knew he had to. Such a
crucial
contrast.
Decision right here. What's happening?
Okay, so Jaddy sold it.
Contrast to that previous heat where there was excellent scores, but it was just a one-sided affair. This one's so close. And here we go, Toledo needs to convert on this one on the inside. Drives up into the section. Transition float, getting a lot of speed here as he moves to the inside.
I like
nice
that.
tail drift.
See what happened on Filipe's wave. Sets himself up, projecting, slicing back into the pocket here. And this is where he really started to get some work done. A little lip projection. And then right here, gets a bit progressive.
It's a hard section to get tricky. You normally want to get a big hit in and get out of there. To throw your fins and go tail first for a second, that was really well executed. I think it's going to go into his top two. Jadson's was a bit lackluster. It gets a decent finish, but yeah, Ron, I thought, like you said, it wasn't that exciting.
Further inside. No. Jadson's not going to get into this one. 5 seconds to go. This will be the last ride. And Toledo's going to look left. This way's going to shut down. He'll make his way in, and he'll take that last place in the quarterfinals.
Scrappy one, but got the job done.
He did. It was great surfing. Just didn't do what we wanted to see Phil to do, but it's still, there was all glimpses of brilliance. That was really fun to watch.